So Joanna Penn says, I expect some authors and publishers to be paying for AI traffic rather than blocking and protesting them. So that's kind of interesting. The same way that you were paying Facebook to run ads, it would make sense at some point once AI becomes good enough to pair your content or your books with the right kind of audience want to hear or see from you. They're going to want to gate that access because it's basically advertising, and it's an advertising that is more accurate than hit and miss advertising or social ad stuff that's been, to date. And I say that given the last 10 years of really smart ad systems that Meta has and so on, Google has. Now that they're doing AI, it's able to be even smarter because it can understand intent a lot more and it can predict things a lot more accurately. So of course it makes sense they're going to want to gate access to that because the likelihood of it being successful is now exponentially higher compared to the past. So it just makes sense that they're going to do this. So yeah, she's got some recommendations here. Check your author name when your books are surfaced when you search on chat. I think a lot of this is going to come down to is your website indexed properly. I think that's probably going to continue being like a standard thing. Um, have a good website that's indexed well. I really love tools like One Page for websites. They're taking AI quite seriously as part of their process. So, neatly indexed pages that all talk to each other well, that are connected to all of your resources. It's like the hub for you online. It's got good content that describes what you do, and it can help you with that. Uh, if you do that kind of basic stuff, and you can just partner with a tool that's going to help you do that, which is why I love One Page. You know what? I need to be setting up affiliate links for all of these tools that I keep endorsing. But they're all the tools that I love. They're all the tools that I'm using. Um, some of them you pay for, most are free because I like free. If you use really good tools, it's going to make your life so much easier. I was actually so impressed by somebody who was searching, was it DeepSeek over in China? And she discovered that my name had come up and she sent me a DM like, hey, I learned about, the fact you're an author and also you like to talk about AI and stuff. Um, I thought that was genuinely cool. So somehow there's some sort of indexing that's happening, and I have never checked to see how my GEO is showing up. What is it? Generative engine optimization or something? All right, let me see if I can keep scrolling here. So that's going to keep, yeah, the boundaries of AI will become clearer, enabling publishers to harness its benefits while seeking to safeguard the intellectual property rights of authors, illustrators, and publishers. There you go. So we don't want stuff being ripped off. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Then we're going to get agentic commerce. This is not as interesting to me, but I don't know. It might be absolutely fascinating for you. AI is going to find out what you want and may buy on your behalf. I have not messed around with this. If you have, I'm fascinated to know how this might serve or help you. Let me try and zoom in a little bit. I'm not able to see this too well. Zoom in. There we go. I have not figured out what it's going to be like to have an AI go and buy for me. I do love one click or one tap checkouts. I mean, that's kind of getting there too. Maybe telling Alexa, hey, go buy me the next book from something. That's kind of interesting. This is fascinating to me. Using chat to find fiction and nonfiction books because the Amazon interface is polluted by ads. That's intriguing. I've not done that. That's kind of an interesting thing. Like imagine you're chatting, like journaling with AI every day, and you're like, hey, based on what you know about me, what are a bunch of books that you think I might really like? There's a chance that might be a lot more accurate than what you think. Because when we're on social and we're liking and sharing stuff, sometimes we're mercy watching, mercy liking, virtue signaling. And so there's a persona that AI is sort of tracking around you that you may maintain as a highly cultivated one. For example, me, I'm never on Facebook. It's been a long time since I've posted anything or really engaged with anything. So that persona that AI has built up around me is probably outdated if it's still trying to sell to me. Whereas I've been chatting with chat every day. I think chat said, "Hey, I'm part of the top 1% of chat users after my 2025 user wrap up thing." My wife said she was in the top 0.1% of daily users. So ads or recommendations are going to be really accurate. Which honestly, that's the best outcome um, to avoid wasted time. Really, right? To get exactly the ad that matches or that works for you. So let's see. Um, Walmart is partnering with OpenAI to create AI first shopping experiences. I don't even know where this is going to go. So it's just interesting. We'll have to see what happens. Amazon, she's saying, I'm calling it for 2026. Amazon will sign a commerce agreement with OpenAI sometime before the end of the year. So we'll have to see what that means. She says, someone could be having a conversation with AI about what to read next, and within that same conversation, purchase a book without ever leaving the chat interface. This is already happening within TikTok and social commerce, and it clearly works for many authors, so that's fascinating. This will likely stratify the already fragmented book ecosystem even more. Some readers will continue to live only within the Amazon ecosystem. Others will be much wider in their exploration. I am not sold on anything. I mean, I do say that I live in Kindle because I can't afford to be buying a ton of books. So I love my Kindle. But this is also how it's going to work for products.